to it now. Let's see if this works. What's up, guys? Good afternoon. It's Deepak from Pearl Lemon. So, hey, today's been a bit interrupted. Well, welcome if you're watching for the first time. Please do like, please do comment, please do share, please do say hello. Please do admire my amazing t-shirt. If you want one, send me lots of money for no reason at all, and I won't send you one back. Listen, seriously, I'm here today to do some cold calling. I'm meant to have a couple of calls later, but I always want to commit to try and making a couple of cold calls. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I've got some people here with me, and I kind of want them to hear as well, but I don't know that this will work. So let's just give it a go. Right, I'm calling a marketing agency based in Chatham. Don't even know where Chatham is, if I'm being honest. Let's see if these dudes pick up, and let's see how this goes. I'm on my friend's Wi-Fi, so I don't know if that's interrupting the experience, but if you are watching, then please say hello. If you can hear me, please let me know. But I'm not getting any luck with this call, so that didn't work. Okay, now I'm trying calling. Okay, it's ringing. Glow Easy. They are I don't know what they do.
Yes, sir.
Hi there. Sorry, is this Glow Easy Promotions?
Who is it?
Deepak. Who's this?
Deepak.
It is. You don't know. Sorry, were you expecting somebody else?
Yes, I was actually.
Because you answered the phone and it sounded like you were expecting a call from somebody, the way that you answered it. So I thought, okay, you must be expecting someone else. So no, I'm okay. Well, I'm sorry, first of all, but I hope that I'm a welcome surprise. So what was your? No problem. Could I? Are you the person that I should discuss trying to sell you some SEO or lead generation services to? Who is the person I could talk to about that? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can. We're not looking at any SEO services from anyone at the moment.
Okay. What about so there's only two things that we do, and I understand on the SEO side. What do you guys? So we specialize ultimately in new business. Sorry, say again.
Whereabouts are you?
Fulham, London.
Okay.
We specialize also, and you guys are in Cornwall, right? Is it Carenza Studios? Is that where you guys are?
Well, that's what it says on our website. That's where we are.
Well, who knows? It could be a virtual address. You could be in Barcelona for all I know.
We wouldn't legally be able to display an address on our website if we was in Barcelona, would we?
Well, you could if your office was registered in the UK and you're in Barcelona. This could be mobile VoIP. You could be in anywhere in the world. You know what? In fact, I'm so sorry. Bear with me one moment. I've got to. I apologize. I've got to call you right back, guys. I've got a call from someone else that's more of a warm call. Let me take this call. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Deepak. How are you doing?
I'm good. That we kept missing each other. It's been a bit of a madness trying to connect, but hey, at least we're here now.
Yeah, we are. So, yeah, I like how you keep a 10-minute slot. I mean, it just seems so easy to get on, you know. Like, if you would have kept 20-minute slot or 30-minute slot, it'd be like a lot more thinking before hopping on the call.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. No, I'm completely the same.
I like the idea.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I actually copied the same thing. I actually am just not doing any more 45-minute, 30-minute calls. Just copied your process of 10-minute calls.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
I mean, you can extend that 10-minute call to a 30-minute call, you know. But but if the prospect sees 30 minutes right off the bat, then that's not really as much motivating, you know.
I get scared when I see a 30-minute call slot with somebody. I'm like, Jesus Christ! My question is 3 minutes. I've got another 27 to fill.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why I think that approach really works, you know. So yeah, let's just. So I think that it's your job to do the discovery. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, listen, no problem at all. Let me just bear with me because we were booked in to speak on. Was it even Monday? What day were we originally booked in to speak? I think it was. Let's have a look. It was Monday.
Lead generation. Yeah, it was Monday. It was roughly
11 o'clock local time. Because you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Are you in Vegas right now? Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, at the moment, I'm right now in New Delhi because to help my brother in a startup just for a little while before I get back. So that's why I'm here. And I guess you're from India too, right? Yeah,
so family are from India. I visit there often. I am here in London, so I'm English or Indian. It really depends who you're talking to, I guess, half the time. But hey, listen. You're here to talk about, of course, we're here to talk about LinkedIn and cold email outreach. And I guess I would love to understand what your main business problem is at the moment that you're looking to solve, and to see if I could help you with it.
Okay, so just a second, please. Can you just give me a second?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Actually, I was driving. I'm just right in the office right now. So just give me a second.
No problem at all.
Okay, so basically, I actually used to do lead generation, so I actually really understand the processes and everything that you guys have, and I just don't want to do lead generation in short. Like, this is the thing that you've heard with 20 agencies before in the last 3 months that they can do lead generation, but they don't want to because they want to focus on production, and there are just several things in a company apart from lead generation. There's closing. There's just several things apart from prospecting.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. And is it the case then, because as you said, you're already familiar with lead generation, what made you decide to get in touch with us? What is it, something that you have a challenge with right now?
So you are asking what made you can you say that question again?
Yeah, sure, of course. I guess what I'm asking, I probably didn't explain it very well. What I'm asking is, what is the challenge that you've got with your lead generation at the moment that we could hopefully help you solve?
Actually, to be honest, the challenge is not really the lead generation challenge. Actually, to be honest, there is no real challenge. There's just that I want more leads. I'm hungry for more leads.
Good man.
It's not that I'm not getting already. That's just that from 5 leads, I want to be a little bit more than that, So that's the whole thing that is there. So it's not really that. I mean, to be honest, no one, a lot of people, the 50-60% of the people, they are reaching out to you. They already have good leads. They just want more,
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And then what is your, because I know that your website's under construction. What's your service offering out of interest?
Yeah, actually, it's the marsmedia.com. We are actually upgrading our site.
It's what? Sorry, say that again.
The marsmedia.com. Actually, we had some issues with ClickFunnels a few days ago. So actually, we are moving over to a different platform, and we have upgraded the site. It should be up in up next 12 hours or so.
Okay, amazing.
So,
Sorry, keep going.
Full service agency.
So you're a full service digital marketing agency?
Yeah, we are a marketing agency. We are a full service agency now, and we are a full service agency, and I really don't like this approach. I'm a kind of guy that likes niche it down to one SEO or things like that. Deepak, what you did with Pearl Lemon in short, that's niche it down is the best approach that I have found, but there's just a lot of issues with having a full service agency. First, you cannot do partnership outreach. There's just a lot of things in between that limits by having a full service. You know that?
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I definitely understand where you're coming from. So what? Okay, so you want? I understand you want an increase in the level of leads. Are there particular kinds of leads that you want? Is it, Deepak, I'm after people that need social media and this size of company and this revenue? What are the particulars of the kinds of leads that you want?
Yeah, I'm actually looking for, in particular, I'm just looking for on the side of SEO, and I really think that you have mastered that. And on the second thing, I'm actually interested in LinkedIn lead generation and not in cold emails. I've done cold emails. It was amazing, but there's just in 2019, like the reason I left prospecting is because of cold emails. Like cold email works great. I'm awesome at customizations. I'm a fan of Alex Bowman and Singer, people like that. But the thing is that it's just like I really find that LinkedIn is just a lot faster. Like it doesn't require warming up the IP. It doesn't require like you really don't have to be afraid of spam. Your fear factor. There's just a lot of things that LinkedIn helps in that. So I think that's the quickest way to get it going. And also, like LinkedIn is a solid way. I mean, like I really find that LinkedIn requires less customization. It really brings a good result, and it's just a lot faster. I think cold email is perfect if you're reaching out to enterprise companies, but when you're focusing on targeting small business, mid-market companies, staff, like kind of like a mid-market range,
so sure.
I think this would work great.
It makes sense. It makes complete sense. We can definitely help you with generating leads for SEO. So do you, I mean, okay, so in terms of like you want to go after businesses that are in need of SEO, right? And that's what you want, just so I have clarity. That's like the primary thing.
Yeah, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look. My approach on this is, I guess you've been in cold emails for a while. Have you heard of Alex Bowman?
Yeah, no, I know Alex Berman stuff very well. He's a really good guy. Lots of stuff out there. I follow Alex Berman. There's a guy called PJ who does cold email as well. There's Close.io, Stelio, who does some good stuff. So yeah, no, definitely familiar with the space. And of course, there's us. You know, hopefully we're beginning to get a bit of a name. I've got about another 5 minutes before I need to get off the call though. And I want to make sure before we leave that I get your actual need answered and we can figure out whether we're going to be able to help you. So is it okay with that in mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I would tell you a lot in the discovery process. So yeah,
amazing.
I think that go ahead.
Amazing. So you're after SEO leads, is that right initially?
Yeah,
okay.
SEO leads, and I need SEO leads for similar clients that I've had in the past. So it could be like similar. So I will actually send you some case studies that I have, so you can actually see which case study makes more sense to generate more leads, and which case study should you be scaling. You know?
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So listen, I mean, what's beautiful about working with us is that we, of course, have two sides of our business, which is SEO and lead generation. We understand what you sell, which is brilliant because we, of course, sell it as a service. We already work with a couple of SEO agencies helping them generate leads, which is fantastic. The work's going great. So we've got, of course, our own leads that we generate for SEO. That's how we're building our business. And we've got clients that we generate SEO leads for. So with those two things in mind, we can definitely help you generate leads. The one thing that you'll really like that we do that's different from traditional agencies is that we book appointments into your calendar. We don't believe that a lead is someone who says, yes, I'm interested on email. We'll book actual appointments in your calendar. How does that sound for you? Does that sound preferable than to getting, a response saying, I'm interested?
Actually, I think that in that part, I think that I'll take it over from I'm interested because of the fact that I actually have several ways because I'm a student of Alex Bowman. I've done lead generation for a while, 20% response rate. So I don't really know that how to actually book calls with these people. I've built the agency on the back of cold emails. So I really know that, but in between, I actually was getting a lot of clients, which I am because of my partnership, but I really just don't want to rely completely on partnership outreach or
makes sense.
I really think that prospecting is just a easy way to get more clients.
It makes complete sense. It makes complete sense. So in terms of our pricing, we'll book in the region of 20 to 30 appointments a month into your calendar, and our prices start at around the £2,500 range, going up to the clients on the top end. These guys spend £6,500, I think. So do you have a sense of your budget in terms of your range of pricing?
Yep. I mean, actually, actually wasn't clear on the price. Can you just repeat the price?
Yeah, sure.
I cannot hear.
Sorry, it's okay. So our range of pricing goes from £2,500 up to £6,500 a month. What we'll do is we'll target based upon your criteria: size of company, type of business, job title, even revenue. We guarantee the appointments that we book, meaning that, if someone just does not turn up and then they do not follow up, we'll replace that lead. If someone's clearly not within your qualification criteria, then we'll also replace that lead. And to be honest with you, the end goal of like a 90-day campaign, let's say you say, Deepak, let's give it a go. I'll spend, £4,000 a month. The goal of the 3-month campaign at £12,000 is for you to generate, £24,000 worth of work, because we'll get you 60 highly qualified leads, better qualified than traditional agencies. From that, even if you close, let's say 4 clients, you'll probably close more, but it's 4 clients that you close at. What's your rate for SEO? What do you sell your service at?
Actually, you are asking about my close rate.
No, your rate. What do people, when people buy SEO from you, what is your rate? What is your...
It's between $2,500 to $10,000.
Yeah,
actually, we are moving. Go ahead.
Amazing. So, and you're moving up, I think you were going to say, weren't you?
Yeah, actually, that's right. And just a couple of, just one more question, actually. So you said that, did you just said that you'll book 60 appointments and there should just be 4 clients? Because that's ridiculous. That's that's like the worst of the worstest close rate that there could be. So I was just thinking
if I'm basing it upon a worst case scenario, I think you'll do much better than that. But I definitely don't want to say, you'll close 10 clients because,
I don't actually close. I actually have a closer who
Brilliant.
has a close rate of 30% average. So,
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so I really don't think that there. I'm talking about cold email appointments and those kind of stuff. So I think that LinkedIn would have a better close rate due to the reason that people can actually look up to your profile.
Yeah,
and they can
of course.
engage with your stuff.
It makes total sense. It makes complete sense. And I think that's completely realistic. I think that if your closer can do 30%, amazing. That's really good. So I'm really pleased to hear that. And I think that in terms of my thinking is, if you can tell me whether, if you got a handle on what you feel like your budget is, I know that we can generate the appointments for your closer. So do you, from the price range that I was just discussing, like from 2.5 going up to 6.5, is there a budget that you've got in mind? Assuming you're happy with our proposal, assuming you're happy with the process, we share everything with you. But is there a budget that you've got in mind that you think, let's go with this, Deepak?
Look, what I'm doing with you guys is pretty simple. I'm actually not hiring a sales rep. I'm hiring an outsourced sales rep. So that's basically what I'm doing. And you guys are giving similar results, if not even better than hiring an in-house salesperson, because I don't think that they're you said 60 appointments, 20 appointments, and that's like 1 appointment per working day. That's basically what a good performing SDR can book. So I think that, I would pay you guys what I would pay to an SDR. It's like the $4,000, $5,000 range. I'm just, let's say at total, after all the commissions and everything, I pay $60,000 to an SDR, which is like 50,000 pounds or something. I don't know. So I'd be in the range of 4,000 to 5,000 pounds,
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, the good thing about working with a company like ours is we do this day in, day out. You've got the assurance that we're already generating, of course, our own SEO leads. The market is big enough for everybody. So I'm really confident of this campaign. So I think that, there's no learning that's needed and all of those other pieces. We can just kind of get going. So why don't, when are you looking to start, out of interest?
Actually, I know that you hate listening this because I do, and of course, I really hate listening this, but I'll actually have to, because we have a decision-making process. If we are taking a decision-making of $100,000 a year, because this is a $100,000 a year decision, because I'm not going to stick with that $4,000 a year package. I'm going to increase it, I'm going to double it as soon as I just see something,
you will.
and I'm going to double it.
Absolutely.
It's a $100,000. It's it's $100,000 decision, so I cannot just take it right off the bat, and it's a completely foolproof decision because I know that you guys are done it. Like, I don't really book an appointment with someone if I have not done half hour or an hour of research on them. And I've been following Paul Lemon leads for a while on YouTube and that kind of stuff. So actually, I've been nurtured by you guys a lot. So I don't think that there's any need for building that kind of trust. For sale, I already have that trust. So I just need to have this being reviewed, and I'm sure that I'll be able to I'll be able to get on board everyone on a team for this, because it's
Good man.
pretty fair to be honest, because we are looking for a good SDR, top performing, and you guys have a proven process, and you guys, I really don't have to train you or anything, so it's it's a no-brainer for us. So I just need to get this in front of the team, and that's pretty much it. I mean, your website has all the presentation and proposal I need,
Perfect. Well, listen, I'm excited. What I'm thinking then is that why don't so I'm out of office today, tomorrow and Friday, but what we can do is if I put together, for example, the plan of attack and the proposal based upon some of those price ranges, then, I mean, here's a question. Could you make, for example, a 3-month or a $12,000 decision today? Because what I'm thinking is that we're going to do 3 months together anyway. And it makes sense that I'm pretty excited to get this started. It sounds like you know what you want. I know what you want. So what I'm thinking is that why don't we look at doing a 3-month campaign? Are you able to make a decision on a 3-month campaign, like right now?
Yeah, actually, I think someone actually called me in the middle that she was saying this, and due to that it got interrupted because I was just trying to hang this up, because whenever someone calls me, it's just like whoever I'm talking to, their voice gets blurred. So can you just say
of course.
20-second passage?
No, of course. So are you able, I understand about the $100,000 decision. It makes complete sense. What I'm thinking that would be beautiful for everybody is that everything you said makes sense. This is stuff that we do. Why don't we make a 3-month decision at, for example, the £12,000 range? So would you be able to move forward if we looked at doing the initial, let's call it the proof of concept campaign for a 3-month period? We could start at the £4,000 mark. I know on that range, we can book you anything from 28 to 35 appointments a month, and that's more than 1 appointment a day. And again, remember, anything that isn't qualified, we replace. So the quality is always there. And I know that we could basically get you going and start generating the leads probably as soon as Monday. So I'm thinking that why don't we look at building a 3-month campaign, and we can start there just to get things going and really get you into a place where you're already maybe closing deals end of next week. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, of course, if you guys are going to start booking appointments closely, it is pretty solid of ours. Yeah, I mean, we can get this started. But as I said, even if it's like a dollar decision, that the problem is that the person who is my partner is actually happens to be my girlfriend too. So I cannot really take any personal or business decision without.
Amazing. Did you say it's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Good man.
I cannot really. Yeah, and I cannot really take any decision, even if I have to get a $29.
Where is she? Let's call her. Let's call her. Come on, ring her.
Okay, actually, let me see, because she said that she was with her friend. And
perfect.
And on this part, and in this part, because I think that's for me, you guys are like what Alex Beaumont is to me. You guys are an expert, and I really need a salesperson, and you guys are more credible. So, to be honest, I really don't think that I really understand the concept behind the one call close, and I really understand that. But in this case, I will have to really schedule a next step, and I really understand that, because that's what I have, my closer does. He never lets someone get off the phone without a schedule next step or.
You know what? I'm glad that you know all of that, because it's fabulous to talk to someone who understands the business. And I would not try and close you if I didn't believe in our service. And what's great is that I'm really confident in this, because generating SEO leads, I mean, we do it for ourselves day in, day out. It's what, of course, our closers do. And that's really, if I'm being honest, the only reason where I don't always do a one call close. If I'm I don't know, I want to check with the team. I'm confident on this, and that's where my thinking comes from. So I hope that makes sense, because from my perspective, I'm like, sure, this is what we do. And you're of course hearing it live in terms of the standard that we bring to the work that we do. So I know that you need to talk to your girlfriend, and I agree, and that's super important. What I'm thinking is that you're of course already confident in us, which you told me. Why don't we just?
Sure, I am.
Yeah, brilliant. So would your girlfriend be happy with you making a 3-month decision? Because it sounds like you've done your research. It sounds like you've done your due diligence.
I am really not clear about what you're saying, like a 3-month decision part.
Sure. So
is it 3 months? Is it 3 months?
So basically what I'm saying, no, apologies. What I'm thinking is that why don't we make the decision now is to run a 3-month, a 12-week campaign at £4,000 per month. We'll book you anything in the region of 28 to 35 appointments a month. I guarantee, my personal guarantee, that those appointments will come, and we can get going. So that way, it's not the $100,000 decision. It sounds like your girlfriend, of course, trusts you, so we can potentially get started on that right now. And I'm being honest. I know that this is something that we do. So does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, that I actually knew about these terms of 3 months. The reason I said $100,000 decision is because, like, we had $100,000 annual budget to actually hire an SDR. So we are going to be allocating that in years, and that's why we need to get that. So even if you were to give me a free month or anything like that, it is still $100,000 decision.
Yeah.
Because I believe in your service, and to be honest, if you had a pricing on the site, I wouldn't get on a call with you. I would, because I really don't want to waste your time and mine. I know that your service works, and I know that, like, that's the same thing that I did with Alex Bowman when I actually hired him for consulting. I didn't even got on a call with him to, like, discover. I just knew that he's a good guy. I paid him $1,000. He did consultation, because, like, if the best part about building content on YouTube and having a dozen case study on the site and building credibility all over the internet is because that like you already have a salesperson that actually sold me before, and that's all your online presence.
Yeah, thank you.
You really won't have to sell me, to be honest. So, I mean, the reason I got on the call with you is because the pricing is not clear anywhere. So, that's the reason I'm on the call with you.
Yeah, no, I understand.
If the pricing were, if the pricing were to be clear, then, like, your previous salesperson, like your website, like your social media, like the YouTube, those junior salesperson already sold me on your service. So I really didn't needed this call, to be honest. There would be a pricing. But, like, to be honest, like, that's how, like, I really don't want to waste your time, as I said, and don't want to spend my time too. So that's why I just like to keep things simple, on this part. So, I think that, I'm not going to say that, like, I'm not going to need a contract or a proposal. I just need to get this conversation in. Because, like, when I got in the call, I actually knew that this call is the pricing information.
Yeah.
And I just needed to do the pricing. I knew that the service I need from you guys, I just have to get. So I know that the service you need and everything. So I just needed to get on the call. We just wanted to know the pricing and just get it in front of her, and that's it. And it's not just a 3-month decision. It's not like we can buy a $29 CRM, which I did weeks ago. And I did ask for permission, and it was a disaster. So that's why I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. No, I understand. Well, listen, I'm definitely happy to move this campaign forward. When is you need to have a chat with your girlfriend, which is great. Perfect. It makes complete sense. When, shall we book a follow-up call then? I can book you in to talk to my partner, Kaz, because I'm out of office, but I mean, he's the guy that's going to be running your campaign. He's amazing. Complete confidence. He's here. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, you know Kaz. Amazing. It means you have looked at our videos. Are you free to have a chat with him tomorrow?
Yeah, actually.
What about later today, actually? Because Kaz has got Well, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
He's in US or British?
British.
He's in UK or?
Yeah, London. Yeah, he's here with me in London.
I guess that I would like. I think that I would probably end up interrupting his sleep. I think that.
Well, no, I think that, listen, why don't you do this? It sounds like you need to have a quick chat with your girlfriend, okay, which is perfect. You should do that. The time here is 4:15. When do you think you're going to have that chat? Are you going to literally get off the phone and then wait for her to come back from shopping with her friend and then get just have a chat with her? Is it likely to be Deepak in 20 minutes? I'll have spoken to her.
Actually, I think that because this is our house family decision, as I said, that is start getting the groceries.
I understand.
I think that the best thing is tomorrow.
Okay, so
the best thing is tomorrow, and to be honest, you undersold me today. I mean, if you'd have given me an $8,000 package, I'd still be interested. So yeah, I think that.
Well, in fact, I did.
In fact,
I did, because I said £2,500 to £6,500. The top guys, and that in dollars, that's about $8,000 probably. I never opened with that because, sometimes you speak to someone and they say, we want to do it for $500. So it's important to give the range. If you're telling me that you want to book even more appointments, we can do it. Like, I'm not worried. We already sell packages at that level. So what I'll do...
as I said, I have $100,000 budget in place just for prospecting, only prospecting and only prospecting. And the reason, let's just start off with a small package. And there isn't going to be a 3-month contract for you guys. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be a 3-month contract, but I'm going to end up upgrading in the second month because as I said that I just want to increase it. So just keep in mind, like the agreement could be of a 3-month contract, but I'll end up upgrading it to double in the second month because that's really what I'm looking for.
Makes sense.
Is that something going to be an issue in the contract?
No, that's fine. Listen, we can work with that. What we'll do is I'll get you Kaz's calendar on email right now. I've got to jump into another call, but
I have his calendar.
everything you said makes sense. I will get Kaz connected with you on email. I'll send you his calendar booking. Book into his calendar for tomorrow. Once we see the booking come in, I will make sure that you get a plan before that booking. And what I'll do is you'll just connect with Kaz, and you can just have the call to wrap things up. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds fair. And just a quick tip. I think that the pricing, I think that you won't find a more honest customer there, like the prospect that they just want to give you a quick tip. Like I've seen that other lead generation agencies, they book appointments for like $300, $400, $500. I don't think that you guys really need to. Yeah, there's no pricing. I mean, you guys can sell an $8,000 package and book 20, 30 appointments in a month. So I really think that, you guys can dramatically increase your prices for the results that you're getting. So I can just name you 5 to 10 lead generation agencies. Even the one that Alex Bowman has. Alex Bowman charges about $50,000.
Sure. Could you do me a favor? I do have to go, but everything you said makes sense. I've already sent you the email with Kaz's calendar. Kaz is actually here. Kaz, say hello.
Hello.
He
How are you?
He's
I'm doing good. How are you?
Sorry, Kaz has already stepped out of the room. But basically, he has listened. He's super interested and enthusiastic. Can you also send us those examples of the agencies that spend at that range? Because we're really the price themselves at that range. Because of course we're still growing, we're still learning. Our delivery is excellent, and if we are underpriced, then I want to know that. So if you could send that in the email, that'd be amazing. I've sent you his calendar link, and then let's go from there. As soon as you booked in, Kaz will take care of you from tomorrow. How does that sound?
Okay, that sounds perfect. And just to clarify, you said that I should send you the name of the company that are actually selling you similar services, just a lot higher price.
Yeah, please, because we want to. We want. Is that okay? Because we do want to see them. Because I'd love to learn still.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. I really want you guys to be the number one in the game.
Sure. Listen, dude, you're a really good guy. I appreciate it. I'm gonna run, but send me the list. Kaz is gonna follow up with you, and I'm always here, man. You've got my number now, so any questions come up that maybe Kaz is not around or anything, feel free just to reach out to me, dude. But I'm really hoping to be able to say, hey, we're working together from like next week, even this week.
Yeah, that's perfect. That makes complete sense, and you have a really strong closing process. I wish I had you as a closer if you were a closer. So yeah, I think that everything sounds perfect, and yeah, I won't take any more of your time, and you have a good day, Deepak.
Sure, never apologize to me. It's absolutely fine. I'm going to have a good day. It's going to get even better once you've spoken to Kaz, and I'll talk to you soon, sir.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too. See you, buddy. Bye.
Sure, go ahead.
So, no, sorry, I was saying have a good day. Have a good day, my friend.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Guys, you've been listening to that whole thing. Oh, God, sorry, I've got a guest here who's just listening to me being on a call. Jesus Christ, this is super embarrassing. Right, for the live streamers, that was an example of how we run some of our calls, just so you know. I now need to come off the live streaming because I've got another call. But I hope that was insightful for you and that you learned from that. That was a little bit of an insight on how we run some of our calls. And any questions, feel free to comment in the chat. Please do follow us, and I'll be back when I'm back from holidays. Goodbye, chaps. See you.